Hey, good morning. Hope you guys are having a good morning. I just stepped outside to check the weather and see what the temperature is like, and still praying for rain, but no rain in sight. And I noticed a problem with my raised planters. I got some planters by the back door, and there's some issues. I just wanted to share it with you. I'm going to turn my phone around. I hope the motion doesn't make you too dizzy, but just check this out. So we've got some hosta plants here in this bed, and they're looking pretty good. They're growing, they're pretty nice. Of course, I've been watering them, and not a lot of weeds in there to deal with. Got this one nice flower that's blooming greatly. Love to see that. And then over in this planter, it's sort of I call it the land of misfit plants. These are just random plants that were house plants in pots, and they weren't doing so well. And so we eventually just stick them in the ground to, see if they'll survive. And a lot of them do pretty well out here. Over here, we've got this new rose bush that we've planted, and it's just, trying to get used to its new spot. In this area, just over the years, we put various perennials and annuals, just whatever mood hits us at the time. But here's the problem. Look at all these weeds, all this grass and these random weeds growing in here, and I have no idea what it is or why it's here, because that planter over there is doing pretty good, not a lot of weeds, and this spot over here, it's just terrible looking. So one of the options I have is just going to Clemson Extension, taking a soil sample, taking it up to Clemson Extension, and they can run a bunch of tests on it to give me an idea of the health of the soil. What's the pH like? Is there enough organic matter in the soil? What's the mineral content in the soil? All of these things. I could take them a sample of the weed, and they could identify it. They could name it and tell me what I need to do to amend the soil to make it a healthy terrain to grow the kind of plants that I want and to alleviate the weeds that I don't want. And I started thinking that is very much about like the internal terrain of your body. Is it conducive for health, or is it not? And primarily your intestines, your gut health. The health of your gut plays a large role in the health of your overall body. A large part of your immune system is controlled by your gut health. Your brain health has a lot to do with your gut health. Your gut is often called the second brain. It controls the absorption of nutrients that you eat, how much pass through, at what rate, and what size particles. What stuff is not allowed to pass through? Are there any toxins in the environment that you're exposed to that gets absorbed or not? This is called a gut test. You collect a sample, send it to the lab. They grow everything that's inside your gut. They identify it, they count it to see if it's a healthy terrain or an unhealthy terrain. Is it likely to be conducive to health, or likely to cause a state of dis-ease or eventually disease, such as cancer? I've had this test done. There were issues. I did specific things to correct those issues, like taking specific probiotics such as Akkermansia, very important probiotic. I was missing. I had none. A lot of people have none. Or to look at some of the toxins like benzene, toluene, styrene. I had some of that. I had to go through the house to see where I am exposing myself to some of these toxins that trash your terrain and lead to a state of dis-ease or unhealthy state. Identified where these things were coming from, such as deodorants, shampoos, fabric softeners, dryer sheets, cleaning products, and removed those from the house. Took steps to detox those things from my body and improve my internal terrain. This is something that we do with our patients at Varnville Functional Health. So if you feel like, in a sense, you're growing some weeds and have a terrain that's impacting your health, we can do these tests. You can just get in touch with our office, and we can see what we can do to improve your health, and as a result, the quality of your life. Hope this has been helpful. Have a great day and pray for rain. Bye.